What's up, guys? Big Rob here, coming to you from the Valley of the Sun, where we just had 3 days of intense rain. But here we are again, blue skies, government shutdown, no chemtrails. Grass is looking greener every day. We're upright, happy to be here, honored to bring you this video. Wow, a lot of things happened really quick. Trump yesterday, of course, over in Israel. Today, he's taking on some heads of state, and he's got some awards to hand out. Charlie Kirk, I believe it's a Medal of Freedom. That'll be done today. And then also in the news, Fauci, Mr. Fauci comes out and has said that he believes that there will be another pandemic. There's another video that's surfaced since then that he says it's pretty imminent, and he thinks it's going to be within the year or next year. You know, the guy's been around doing all this doom and gloom for a long time. I know you're all thinking the same thing I'm thinking. I'm not sure why he hasn't been indicted or at least brought up on some charges for his role in, you know, I mean, you could date it back to HIV, you could date it to the COVID times. The guy's just a strange dude, and a lot of people have a lot of hate for the guy, and rightfully so. The guy's a very, very strange individual. Not sure why he's able to maintain what he does, but that's one of the other questions I've always had. You know, it's like I really liked seeing the hostages freed, this whole Israel-Gaza thing stopping, and all that good stuff. But we still got botched cases here in the United States, right? We still have this whole big mess with Charlie Kirk. And I understand, you know, Trump's just one man, but it all falls on his desk. So, you know, it should be. I mean, I understand we got interest in a lot of other countries, but, you know, I do side with the Hodge twins on this one. Shout out to you guys. And I know I've been tough on you guys, but now I see it. It needs to be America first, right? And so if it's not going to be America first, I have to close this. If it's not going to be America first, then what's it going to be? And, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. I understand playing politics and having to do certain things and all that good stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, your Justice Department that's running the investigation into Charlie Kirk murder, and happy birthday to Charlie Kirk, heavenly birthday. Just would have been 32 years old, young man, cut short, very short. Just didn't need to happen. And, you know, that case is just botched, in my opinion. There's so many misses and messes, and I see what's going on. And I know I say it every day, but it's true. The old programming is actually, it's what's working. You're hit with so much news, right? And the cycle, and you see it on Instagram. I mean, stuff's just flying out there faster than you can even comprehend it. So, you know, the average person that's just living their day-to-day life, working their 9 to 5, I mean, they're overwhelmed. You know, they only have a few minutes a day to catch up. It might be the nightly news, it might be the morning news, and that's it. Whatever they're getting fed, that's what they're getting fed. If they tune into X or whatever, a lot of businesses don't even want you on your phone anymore. So, you know, you don't really even have time to, you know, look down and see what's going on in the world, because you're too busy, you know, living this life. And like I said, you know, a month removed from the world, Charlie Kirk, in a few days, you know, a month and a few days removed from Earth, most people have forgotten. You go by Turning Point over here in, I guess it would be Phoenix, Chandler, maybe even Tempe. It's on the border there. Nonetheless, it's right off the freeway. People have, you know, pretty much moved on. And that's exactly what they want you to do. By the time October 30th comes around, here in about 2 weeks or so, they're hoping that you don't even tune in, that you're really just focus on something bigger. You're not really even concerned what's going on here. Just keep it moving. And that's the sentiment. You can see it in the numbers. I post certain things meant to be educational, put it out there for you guys to disseminate and take it in, and I can see the numbers. Some of the things pop off, but most of the things I can see. If it's not really a headline news with Charlie Kirk, you know, by now that Candace Owens is taking a little bit of a break and all the bigger names are not really talking about it, it just follows suit. Nobody else does either. And you'll see those numbers dwindle, which then, puts us in a precarious spot. Why post it, right? And a lot of influencers want to be influencers, I'll say, because they don't influence a lot of people, in my opinion. I mean, I guess they do, but I really don't like that title. They won't post it because it gets them no views. And if they're monetized, they're not making money from it. So why post about it? And so what happens is 6 months, a year from now, gone with the wind. Trial may be going on. Trial may be over. No one's asking questions. They're like, oh, they got the guy, whatever. Move on. I got things to do. My 9 to 5 is more important. They're going to have, celebrity deaths here and there. You're going to be swayed upon that. Things going on in your life. And like I said, next thing you know, you look at the clock, it's a year later. Who is that again? If you're not really politically inclined, you're not going to follow the story. So it'll be much be gone. Unlike JFK, which lasted centuries, and it still has, because it's just one of those botched cases as well that just went to the wayside. And there were so many, same thing, there were so many avenues that you could go down, right? This approach, that approach. And trust me, you were definitely labeled a conspiracy theorist if you did not believe Lee Harvey Oswald took that shot and took out our beloved president, John F. Kennedy. Same here, and it's the same MO. And, like I said, the only difference is Charlie's not president. And so with their, in my mindset, they're probably just hoping, you know what, you guys will just forget about it, keep it moving, and on to the next. And I wholeheartedly believe that's what happens. That's what they're banking on. And rest assured, it's probably going to happen that way. So nonetheless, guys, thanks for your support. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the DMs. Thanks for all the information. It's really helpful. Try to put things together. A lot of it comes at me super fast. Can't really get it out. But definitely, I looking at it, appreciate it. All your comments, all your reposts, your shares, they go a long way, and I really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, man. It's really awesome to see that the word getting out and folks really taking it in, from celebrities all the way down to, just us commoners, man. It's just really awesome. So thanks again, guys. Stay ride or die for yours. Keep doing whatever it takes. Till next time, I'm Big Rob, and I'm out.